on Q102.
Have you ever ordered food for delivery and the delivery driver has a nicer car than you?
I don't know that I've been paying attention. I'm sure it's happened.
Happened to me.
How'd that make you feel?
I was like, whatever they're doing. I mean, must be a side hustle.
Gig.
Must be a side gig. I mean, their main gig must be great.
What kind of car was it?
It was I don't know cars, but the BMW, but the big fancy SUV BMW with the very thin lights. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay.
A newer fancy one.
The new fancy one.
Now, how do you know what he was driving? Because
they pulled right up in the driveway.
Okay. And what are your okay, now I need to understand your settings. Leave it at the door or hand it to me?
Oh, leave it at the door, but I'm hiding in the front of the house watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense. I'm like, did you meet him at the door?
No,
like,
no.
Because that's always weird.
No, he puts it down, takes a photo, and then I'll wait for him to get into his car. And then as he's driving away, I even wait for him to go down the road a little bit because I don't want him to see my chubbiness to go out there and snatch the food so quick.
Why is that such an awkward, moment?
Yeah.
We all do. Most people do that. I do it at least.
I'm like, okay, he's gone. Let's go. Let's get the food.
I wait till they're gone. I hate when they sit in their car in the driveway, though, because I'm like,
what are y'all doing in my driveway?
I'm hungry.
At this point, you're paying rent.
Yeah. No, so it's super awkward when you run into, because if you meet them at the door, they hand you the bag.
Yeah.
They still have to take their picture for confirmation.
And then you're holding it.
So you're in the picture, looking all awkward. It's just a weird, it's just like,
do I smile?
Do I look away? Do I smile?
No.
It's like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with my face either. It's such a weird thing. So I was like, did you come in contact with this nice gentleman?
No, I don't do the handoffs anymore because I learned about the photo thing.
Okay. How awkward that
it
whole
is.
thing
Very awkward.
Very
then I looked at the photo. He took a photo and he didn't include my face in it, which is nice. He kind of made it go down. But I wasn't wearing shoes. You could see my feet in it.
In the picture?
Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't know where that picture's going to end up.
Just me in my pajamas with my toes all exposed.
Yeah.
It feels odd.
Like, oh, you didn't want to get dressed today and leave the house, huh?
Yeah.
So you hired us. All right. Super thankful for DoorDash and Instacart and Uber Eats, all the Uber, Lyft, all the people that do those jobs, man. Super thankful for you. And it's not that I don't want to interact with you, because that's what it sounds like. It's just, it's an awkward one. I'm sure they don't want to interact with me either if they can help it. It's just awkward. Hey, I got to take a picture.
It's an embarrassing amount of food for only 2 people in my house. I really don't want to discuss it.
That's funny that you think you have to discuss it to begin with.
No, you know what I mean. I'm like,
you don't want to face it's like facing consequences or something.
Right. I had one time, I guess, the restaurant did me dirty. They bagged it in 3 bags.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 3
separate bags.
3 separate bags.
They didn't triple bag it. It was 3 separate bags, so it looks like way more.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you can't put the salads in the same one as the warm foods.
Right, and that is exactly what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, they separated things kind of like that.
Yeah.
But how I wanted to lie and verbally be like, all right, everybody, come downstairs.
The fact that you feel like you have to create a narrative.
I know. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel this way.
You don't have to do that.
Who cares?
Who cares? Exactly.
Maybe I'm just hungry and I'm ready to devour everything in sight.
So is everybody else who orders DoorDash or Instacart or whatever. Like, you don't feel pressure. Yeah, you know what? Don't leave your settings the way they are. Leave it at the door. You look through the blinds or whatever you do. Don't confront.
The other big person thing you have to do is that when you're at the drive-thru and you're ordering a lot of food, you have to, because you can't throw everything at them.
Okay.
Because it's too much. You have to pause, and they have to anything else?
Wait for them to ask.
And they're like, absolute yes. And
as a matter of fact.
As a matter of fafact. And then after that, anything else? And then when you get to the 3rd time, you keep adding, you're like, oof.
You feel bad about yourself? You feel embarrassed?
Yeah.
Because you're going to meet them. Face to face.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you pull around the window 1 or whatever.
Right.
You're going to have to look them in the eye.
and see it's just me in my car.
That's a whole lot easier than, you know what I mean? Because they don't know who you're getting food for.
Right.
It could be for the household back home.
Could be.
And so either way, just don't lie. I mean, don't say anything. Just say thank you.
So when I'm at the drive-thru, I shouldn't get the food and be like, thanks, we're having a big party at my house.
Yeah, why do you feel like you have to
get all the food in?
Create a story.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't.
Do I look at the person and be like, hi, I'm in a big back mood, so I'll thank you for my 40 nuggets.
Thank you, I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to do any of that. Just say thank you and go about your day.
Right, yeah. I know. But either way.
You make it awkward by doing that. You make it awkward for yourself. They're kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Have a good day. My pleasure, or whatever they do.
But last night, I'm sitting in the front of my house. I'm looking out the window. The guy in this fancy, I Googled it. It's like $100,000 BMW.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. And I'm like holding my dog, and I'm like, don't you dare bark. You know, I don't want him to know I'm right here, you know.
Yeah, because people order DoorDash when they're not home.
And I'm like hiding in the dark, staring at him.
You are such a creep.
Spying on this poor DoorDasher. Who's dropping food out, because the last thing I want is a social interaction. God forbid the radio host who talks for a living has a social interaction.
Seriously.
At home.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. It could have been, I don't know. If our ratings start tanking, I might open up the door and start telling people about the show.
Hey, while you're door dashing, listen to this Q102, you know? I'm on there in the afternoon. What were you ordering? If you don't mind sharing. Since we're talking about it.
Oh, that's fine. It's just not that interesting. It was like Chinese and fried rice.
Boring.
Yeah,
right.
It's not interesting. Sorry.
It wasn't but it was 3 separate bags, and it looked like a lot more.
No, that's another time.
Oh, that was a different
another time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
this isn't a consistent.
No. I typically don't order that much food. I had a standard dinner last night.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You kept it wholesome.
Yeah, I did. It was fine. Okay. Well, we have to start the show. Of course, Dolly, more news about Dolly coming in today.
Yeah, lots more details and
it's so
this
sad.
is a rough one, man.
Yeah.
And this is cross-generational. This is like my grandma loves Dolly and I love Dolly. You know what I mean? This is impacting a lot of people from a lot of different generations. And no one hates Dolly Parton. No one disliked her or anything. She was such a sweet, sweet soul. I wish I knew her personally, but I kind of feel like I did. You know, and just hearing her talk in interviews and hearing her songs and stuff, and I'm like, man, what a sweet woman.
You said horrible things about Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, but that's okay.
I didn't say, I don't know. All right, let's be
her hometown.
Since because you said that, I have to address it now. I never said horrible things about Pigeon Forge. What I said was I've never been there, and I don't know that I have the desire to go. I don't know that it fits
maybe
my
now
lifestyle.
you go visit Dolly.
Maybe
in her honor.
Maybe I don't.
We'll
I
take a
wouldn't
show
mind now.
trip down there.
Sure. Yeah.
Growing up as a kid, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, East Tennessee was like our annual
vacation spot.
Yeah, we would drive. It was like a 3-4 hour drive.
Yeah.
And so, I was always around Dolly stuff growing up. So it is very, very sad that she passed. And then I was devastated because I didn't find out until I went to bed. I was also really slow at getting the news. Yesterday during the show, you had to tell me in the room.
Roy's kind of in tunnel vision a little bit.
I am when we're doing
phone.
A show, kind of. And I found out when I went to bed that it was cancer. I didn't know. I wasn't really up to speed on that.
That news came later, yeah.
And so
she admitted that she hadn't been taking the best care of herself when throughout her husband Carl's his sickness and everything he was dealing with health wise, she hadn't been taking care of herself, getting her checkups and that sort of thing. So it's very sad.
It's very sad. Very sad. So let's start the show. We'll dive in more on things Dolly. We'll also talk about I pulled together how everyone here in Cincinnati is reacting to the news of Dolly.
Yeah.
We'll also be talking about, of course, the Imagination Library. I said that right? Imagination Library today? Yeah. Mm-hmm. We'll be talking about that on the show today. We got to talk about a bunch of other things as well. There's also scientists have found ways to make plastic edible.
Oh. sounds
like cancer.
yummy.
It sounds horrible.
I
don't want any of that. And we also need this hour to talk about a new high school tradition. I mean, it's still back to school time.
Yeah.
And there's something that moms are doing that's embarrassing the kids, and it's going viral.
I love it already.
And I think if you haven't heard of this, you need to definitely try it at least tomorrow morning before your kid goes to school. So that's on the way this hour. But first, an afternoon pick me up.
Yeah, we got to do Dolly. This is Jolene on The Hang with Q102.
You're hanging out with Roy and Freddy Mac. Welcome to The Hang on Q102.
Saw this really interesting thing in the news. Moms are loving this high school first day of school tradition. I don't know if it's made its way here to Ohio. It's currently in Oklahoma, but I think it's pretty interesting. It's kind of like a hazing that's turned into like this really interesting social media thing as well.
So moms are doing this to their high school students?
Yes.
Kids? Okay, on the first day of school. What are they doing?
Each year on the first day of school, seniors at the high school. No, good gosh. You know, my 5th grade teacher was a teacher during the time when you were allowed to beat kids.
Okay, at school, yeah.
At school. Mm-hmm. And so she kept it hanging on the wall in the back of the class, even though she wasn't allowed to use it anymore.
It was there just as a scare tactic?
Yeah.
A deterrent?
Yes. And I went back there and I looked at that thing. If she hit you with it, you had to sign it.
You're kidding.
And there was a lot of signatures on that paddle.
Wow.
So many signatures.
What a flex.
So many signatures.
Toxic.
Kids had to write on their signature on top of other kids.
There was no room.
Yeah.
Jeez.
She'd been teaching for a while. She taught my mom. She taught my sister. Then she taught me. She was 3rd generation.
Jeez.
Or a couple generation.
So by the time you came along, she wasn't allowed. Paddling was gone, but...
No, she missed the good old days. I'm sure she wishes it'd come back in style.
Well, not for you, because you were a goody two-shoes.
Oh,
she wouldn't have to paddle
I was very good.
And all she would say is, I know your mom.
Yeah, she knew my mom.
That would scare me. Okay, so sorry. I didn't mean to distract
No,
us.
you're fine. So the first day at school, the seniors arrive, and there's kind of like a crowd around the arriving cars, and they make every freshman give their mom's, dad, or whoever a goodbye kiss before they go inside the school.
In front of everybody.
Yeah. It's like this thing where people watch the drop-off of freshmen, fresh meat, and then they got to like do a goodbye kiss.
I like it.
I like it too. By the way, this tradition's been around since 2001. This has been an Oklahoma thing. And at this point, it's gone through generations. It started in 2001 because students decided to replace the kind of pranks that seniors would do on freshmen. They didn't want that to happen anymore.
Yeah.
So
Make it more wholesome.
Yeah, so they make kind of like a kinder but also embarrassing ritual.
Yeah.
So that freshmen, when they first arrived at the high school for the first time, and there's like all these nerves because they're going from the middle school to the big school.
Yeah.
And they got to kiss mom and dad goodbye.
And kids don't want to show affection to their parents.
Right.
Especially in front of their schoolmates.
Right.
They're so embarrassed by that. See, that wouldn't have ever embarrassed me to have to give my mom a kiss before I walked into the school. But I will tell you what did embarrass me was my dad oftentimes picked us up from school, and it was just his police car. That was embarrassing enough.
That is embarrassing.
Lights on top, and he later on, as we got older, he later got an unmarked car.
Okay.
So it was like an undercover, no lights on top and all that. But when he had the marked car with the Maryland State Trooper symbol on the doors and the colors and the lights on top, it was so embarrassing for him to pull up. Frederick, your dad's here.
Oh no.
Frederick's dad is here. Everybody look. It was a thing.
You had to sit in the back where the criminal sat?
No. I sat in the front seat. My brother sat in the back.
So he had to sit in the back.
Yeah, but I never even thought about it
And so he's like wedged back in there. And
no, there's plenty of room back there.
I've been in the back of a cop car. There's not a lot of room.
Oh, well, at that time, that make and model of the car, it was fine. And my brother was tiny, so it was fine.
And
it wasn't like it wasn't one of those police cars you might see on Cops where they have the gate thing that blocks the front seat from the back seat. He didn't have all that.
Oh, it didn't have the barrier.
The barrier,
It's probably fine if it didn't have the barrier.
It was like a normal car. He had it was police car-y inside with the laptop and all of that, but it wasn't the barrier.
Did your book bag ever set the siren off?
There were a few times where I almost hit like the buttons just kind of adjusting in the seat.
Yeah.
And then from the passenger seat, I put my left hand down on there's all these buttons.
Sure.
And I almost hit it a few times. And so sometimes my dad would do it wasn't the regular horn.
Oh, the
honk.
cop horn.
He would do whatever that thing is called.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know
so
what it's called.
If he dropped us off, he'd do that too, like so we'd wave back. But again, all embarrassing because you're driving that big old Crown Victoria
and
police car.
Everybody's driving all slow around him.
Yeah, the car drop-off line. Like, all right, Dad, thanks.
Your brother sitting in the back where criminals peed hours earlier. I mean, geez. Just not a good spot.
That's funny. Yeah, man, those were the days. That was embarrassing enough. I would have preferred to give my mom a kiss on the cheek,
right?
Than get dropped off or picked up in the cop car.
I think this is a cool way to stop hazing, and people could show parental affection. I'm gonna
start doing that when I drop Cam off. I'm gonna do I'm gonna blast music.
Give me a kiss.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast like music as he gets out or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Because I think that's fun.
It is.
It's fun for parents.
Embarrass your kids a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents did it to me. You'll be all right.
Come hang with Roy and Freddy Mac on Q102.
So, scientists at Southern Illinois University, they have found a way to turn plastic waste, which is a massive problem,
yes,
into edible cookies. With a little help from yeast.
All right, yeah, so don't throw it away because it'll just go to the landfills, which are already taken over. Ingest it. Put it in your body.
Right.
What sense does that make?
They've demonstrated that they could use a 3D printer to make tasty, edible cookies made from broken down plastic pollution and then agricultural byproducts like discarded plant stocks.
No.
The processing of the two materials, when you break down with heat water and then add oxygen and yeast, churns them into proteins, fats, and acids, which then you combine with fiber, starch, and sweetener. And you can then even use a yeast strain for a little vanilla flavoring, and you can make a cookie.
No.
They even smell like a real cookie.
Mm-mm.
The process, by the way, is a little too expensive. So just in case you're worried about, Kellogg's changing your favorite, keyboard cookie or whatever the company, whoever makes cookies, Nabisco, they're not going to be doing that quite yet because the process is expensive to do. It's $60 per kilogram of food.
Okay.
But if they ever could make it cheaper and scale it, they would, the world produces 400 million tons of plastic waste. We'd be able to convert that waste into food. And NASA is funding this research because they like the idea of using plastic to help feed the astronauts on long missions.
Jeez. No thanks, man. That's a no for me. And you know what? You're kind of between a rock and a hard place because you find out all of these, not all, but most of these food companies are using many more chemicals than they're disclosing, or they're already finessing the food in one way or another.
Sure.
That's unhealthy anyway. So it's like, how do I know Nabisco and these companies aren't already doing this? They just haven't said anything. You know what I mean? They're trying to fly under the radar.
I mean, I feel like my bread, it lasts so much longer now. I don't know compared to when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what they've done as I've gotten older to make bread fresher longer, but it's actually pretty nice.
It's nice that it lasts longer?
Yeah.
Does it taste better?
No,
Can you even tell?
It tastes completely fine.
See, that's what they want you to think, Roy.
Saw a whole documentary. Lord, here we go.
Put your aluminum foil hat or your tinfoil hat on.
Saw a great documentary about Uncrustables.
Oh, gosh.
Which took forever to become profitable. It was very expensive process to make, and it had a lot of scientific problems with it because when you put them in the freezer, they would become freezer burn because bread has pores.
Okay.
So they had to reinvent bread to make them less porous.
So it's not real bread.
No, I think it's bread. The way you process it.
That's what the way they want you to think.
I don't know. Stop that. I don't know. But it's just
There's
so
no
nowadays,
way, though.
So because now I don't know if you're watching any commercials or because I know you're rich. You have the paid non-ad plan. But if you're like us poor people and you had to watch commercials, they now have Uncrustable commercials that says you could just leave it in your fridge. You don't need to freeze it anymore.
Yeah, no, I stopped Uncrustables in my house.
Why?
Just because I'd rather just make him a real peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And because I thought, like, there's no way this is real bread or real jelly, real peanut butter.
Because if you take a PB&J to school, it gets soggy really quick, but Uncrustable does not.
No. And
it does
that's
not.
Odd. And I was
well,
freezing.
now you know.
I was freezing them when I did let Cam eat those Uncrustables. You leave them out for like 30 minutes, they'll thaw, and then you eat them.
Now you can, it says on the new commercials, they've changed the bread recipe. You can just put it in the fridge. They're good to go.
No. See, I'm not eating nothing from a 3D printer. I'm not eating nothing like Uncrustables anymore. I'm trying to like get that stuff out of my life as much as I can. I'm getting a bread maker.
You're going to start making your own bread?
Why are you saying it like I'm an idiot? Like for doing that.
I have been trying to get you to make mac and cheese for me for years. For years. I'm not exaggerating.
Why do you want me to
and
make
you gonna
mac
make
and cheese?
bread?
Maybe.
Because you have a grandma recipe that you says is so good.
Yeah, but she's got to make it for you. I can't do it justice. That's my excuse.
By the way, your name's Freddy Mac.
So?
You should make mac and cheese. It just fits. it just the math is mathin', you know?
Yeah, well, you're right. I guess. I should be doing commercials for Mac's Pizza Pub too, but I'm not.
You should. Great
it
wings,
just makes
by the
sense.
way. Great wings over there.
Yeah. So I have to call them again. But yeah, I'll see about the mac and cheese for you, but I don't know. I'm scared.
Make your own bread.
I'm scared.
By the way,
you can buy bread makers. Like it's not very expensive. You put some yeast and you put some. It's only a few. Bread is truly like 6 ingredients, maybe.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. So whatever in the regular bread in the bread aisles, like it's way too much in there, and that's probably what's ever helping it last 20 days or whatever. You know, longer than it used to.
Saw in this documentary that Uncrustables is now the number one because they make peanut butter, they make the jelly, the Welch's jelly.
Oh, right. Same company.
The Smuckers or whatever.
Yeah.
Smuckers. Yeah, Smuckers make their own jelly and make their own peanut butter. Uncrustable is their number one moneymaker. They make more money.
More than peanut butter standalone and jelly too? Not surprised.
Number one moneymaker.
And it's easy.
Right.
I can't lie. Like I don't feel like putting on the bread and, doing the whole process of a regular sandwich either. But I don't know. Something about it just ain't right. It don't sit right with me anymore.
Well, if Freddy Mac ever makes some good food like he says he is.
I talk a big game.
You do. You talk a big game about food. However, we got a Labor Day party coming up next week, and I don't see your name on the sign-up sheet.
Yeah, that's because it ain't on there.
I put my name's on it. Because I care about my coworkers.
I'll find something with preservatives in it to bring. Some chips.
Man. You're that coworker that just brings plates and napkins.
Hey, if that's still available, I'll sign up for that. It's necessary.
All right. Let's see. We're still to come on The Hang. What's poppin'? Got to talk all the latest on Dolly Parton, Harry Styles, and Amy Winehouse is also making news that we'll quickly mention. A lot of news for Dolly Parton coming in. A lot of condolences are coming in for Dolly Parton.
Yeah, a lot of updates and condolences and stuff happened after the show yesterday, like just the cause of death and stuff.
Yeah, I found out when I was going to bed it was cancer, and I was just
Yeah, she'd been battling some health issues
but it was brief.
Over a year.
Yeah, it was a. She was in the hospital just last week. I was reading some amazing, great things about her. She grew up in a one-room cabin in the Great Smoky Mountains.
Yeah.
She
described it as like dirt poor, didn't she?
Yeah. And her dad was a farmer. And she is considered a farmer, but of music. And I loved what I believe it was her nephew, her security guard, in his video clip said that after all these years of rhinestones, she wants to lay on cotton. I thought that was kind of cute.
Oh, wow. That's
to
beautiful.
finally, you know.
Yeah, he said she wanted him she told him some years ago, whenever she did pass, she wanted him to make the announcement for the world.
I mean, it was well produced. I mean, geez, I couldn't imagine.
I don't know how he held it together.
I know. When my mom passed, I couldn't even look at my phone for days because every time I'd open it, I'd see a family member posting about my mom.
Yeah.
And so, I didn't really put out the funeral until like the day before the funeral when I was finally able to get my phone. But in a poll this year, 70% of Americans had said they loved Dolly. 70% of Americans loved her.
70 sounds low.
Right. Who's the 30? And why you hate her?
And those are not our people. I'm telling you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Pretty much built up East Tennessee.
Huh. What a beautiful soul, man.
Barack Obama posted "What a Life."
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very, very sad. She did a lot for kids with her growing up in extreme poverty, one of 12 children in that one-room cabin right there in Sevierville. She always is looking out for the kids, and her foundation has done amazing work. And we'll be talking more later in the show about her foundation as well.
Yeah. This was a clip from an interview she did talking about just how she would like to be remembered. Now, this was some time ago. This wasn't any time recent because she was, like, her last public appearance was like 2 weeks ago. But this was from some time ago about how she would like to be remembered.
I want to be remembered for everything good I did. I want people to remember me as a fun person that didn't take myself too serious, but took my work serious, but enjoyed it at the same time. I love the fact that I get to work with all these kids things, but I love the fact that I get to do so many things. Some people say I do too much, but I don't think so because I need to be busy. I have new dreams every day, and once you get in a position to where you can do a lot of stuff, why not? So I always want to be remembered as somebody that really loved their life and really loved their work, really appreciated the opportunities to get to do so many things.
That's sweet.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Taylor Swift praised Dolly Parton, said a world without Dolly doesn't feel possible, real, or right. Beyonce posted a tribute on her website saying, "You taught so many lessons on how to be uniquely oneself." Barack Obama says it's hard to imagine many people having a bigger impact than Dolly. There was an interview with him and Stephen Colbert where Stephen brought out how Dolly didn't have the Presidential Medal of Freedom or whatever that presidential honor is.
Yeah.
And Barack was surprised. He was like, is that right? Like, he was shocked by that.
To know that she didn't have
and
it.
that he didn't. And now he's like, he couldn't do it because he was past his presidency. But
she's got to get some kind of post.
Yep.
What's the word?
Posthumous?
Yes.
Whatever that word is.
That one.
Paul McCartney said, difficult to take in the news. Eminem is even saying thing, even for a kid who mostly listened to rap, she was an icon.
Yeah. Everyone knows who Dolly Parton is.
I know. Elton John said a giant of an artist, uniquely and irreplaceable with the kindest heart. Even the king posted a nice thing remembering the late, great Dolly. Celine Dion said, we will now be missing one of the most joyful voices this world has ever known.
Yeah.
So the celebrities, I can't continue because it's literally
everybody.
It's everybody making comments about Dolly Parton. In other news, Harry Styles, he opened up recently about how he deals with the critics and he approaches the bad stuff the same way he approaches the good stuff. He says, some people will tell you you're the best thing ever, and that's not true. So some people will tell you that you're terrible, and that's also not true. That's how he handles it.
I knew someone who would say that. You can't believe everything they say about you, good or bad.
Right.
Straight like that.
Right.
And my dad used to also tell me a version of that, too. Like, everybody ain't going to like you. Everybody ain't going to be your friend.
That's such a dad thing.
I'm like, okay, Dad. As a kid, you want to be everybody's friend. You can't be friends with everybody. And as a kid, you don't understand that. But yeah, he's spot on with that advice there. So.
Well, meanwhile, when it comes to our show, when we have critics of our show and it's good, I'm like, well, those are right. They're right. And then when they're bad, I'm like, well, they don't know what they're talking about.
They missed part
something.
of the show.
Yeah,
like they didn't hear us. Yeah. This has got to be something. We can talk about this. I think I can change your mind. Also popping today, Amy Winehouse 20th anniversary of her Back to Black album. October 23rd, that's coming up. And they're going to be repackaging and re-releasing that album with some additional features. So there's going to be 4 unreleased demos. And if you're unfamiliar, demos are basically the practice version of the song, or maybe an alternative version of the song before like the final edition of the song was made and recorded and put on the album. So we're going to hear what Rehab and Back to Black and Tears Dry sounded like in an alternate version of the song.
That's cool.
Also, her popular cover Valerie, which is so good. That's going to be a part of the unreleased demos. Some B-sides. Also, the complete recording of her 2007 Amsterdam show. So that's gonna be really, really good. I'm looking forward to that. The 20th anniversary of Back to Black, October 23rd. It's gonna be a 3 CD set. And Roy's like, who's got CDs anymore? All the artists are re-releasing as a part of it'll be vinyls, CDs, cassette tapes.
That's cool.
And then the digital copies, of course. They're doing all of it now.
I mean, I wish I had a CD player at the house. I ordered a shirt from Beyonce, and it came with the CD.
Yeah, they'll bundle it like that.
And we threw the CD in the trash.
Why would you throw it away? Just at least put it on display somewhere.
Display? I don't know what to do with it.
Put it where you got your vinyls.
I don't have vinyls.
None?
I don't even have a record player.
That's not true. Don't you have it on top of your liquor cabinet thing?
No, I don't.
There's not a vinyl player in there?
No.
Record player? Oh, maybe I just imagined one being in there.
No. I got liquor on top of the liquor cabinet.
Oh, I thought that was all in the cabinets.
No.
That's even more liquor.
Yes, yeah. I
got it.
Lots of access to booze.
I thought I could have sworn you had a record player in there, and then you had vinyls in at least one of the cabinets.
No, that is so wrong.
I don't know what I was thinking. No, just liquor on liquor on liquor.
Yeah, we got to get you back over at the house. All right. That's what's popping on Q102. All right, 2/3 of people do this for their donks. Let's go to the phones. Allison, what do you think people are doing for their dogs?
Trying their food for them.
Trying their food for them. Ugh.
You ever tried your dog's food?
No.
I don't believe you.
No, I have not.
You've never taken like a little
There was a time that I didn't try it.
No, you did.
I didn't try it, but there was a time where I considered it because I bought from this company called Farmer's Dog, and they ship frozen, and they say it's like they cook it, like it's like human food cooked, and so
you just wanted to see what it tasted like.
It piqued my interest, and so I didn't. But I've thought about it. I've greatly thought about it.
Roy,
yeah,
you can just. Come on, buddy.
No, I haven't.
You didn't think about it and not do it.
I'm sure.
You were like, let me see how human this really is. And you took a tiny little nibble. It's all right.
I'm sure in my earlier radio days, I tried a nibble of something.
He's trying to ignore me. He's trying to ignore me, Allison. He's not answering my question.
Because I'm not gonna
incriminate yourself.
Well, no, I'm not gonna. I have not done it, and I don't want to do it.
You stutter a lot for somebody who's telling the truth.
I am.
Okay.
I am, Allison. It is not try their food. Good guess.
Not today.
Have you tried your dog's food?
No, I don't have a dog.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. And Roy does, which means.
No, I'm not going to try the food. I'm not going to do it.
I don't believe you, man.
Let's go to Natasha. 2/3. I would admit to it.
Would you?
Yeah, especially if it was good.
I think you'd be embarrassed. If good or bad, I think you wouldn't want nobody to know that.
2/3 of people.
See?
I don't know how to navigate this without it looking like I try my dog's food. I don't know.
All you got to admit it. Admit that you've done it, and then you can get it off your chest. You don't have to carry this load anymore, Roy.
I haven't done it. I haven't.
It's okay, buddy.
Natasha,
I'm not going to judge.
2/3 of people, Natasha, has done this for their dogs. What do you think?
I think making their food.
Making their food. So we're on a food kick here.
You were at the grocery store like every other day or something with your parents' dog.
Oh my gosh!
Because it was like real rotisserie chicken or something.
They would
that?
get rotisserie chicken, and they would get carrots, and they would get like some other vegetable, green beans, I think. And I had to go and chop everything up. And
it's a legit meal.
Yes, and
is that good for
that
dogs?
was human food. Well, I mean, that's what their dog ate. That's what they wanted me to feed their dog.
Oh, did you eat some of that? because it was
No. Well,
even though it was dedicated to the dog. I mean,
no, I don't think I ever took any of the. No, because I didn't want to go back to the store to get more rotisserie chicken, so I would try to maximize it as much as I could.
Yeah.
I would like go to the Sam's Club because their chicken was
chicken.
huge compared to
Yeah.
all the other stores. And then I also noticed at some of the grocery stores, it'd be like 6 o'clock and they were already out of rotisserie chicken. I was like, hey, when do you have another batch coming? They're like, oh, we're done.
Tomorrow.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's 6 p.m.
Yeah, this is the end of the day.
This is
dude.
end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd get like 8 p.m., but 6? Anyways.
Yeah, a lot of the hotlines at grocery stores, like regular grocery stores, not even like Sam's Club, Costco,
At
like
6 p.m.?
Yeah, they're gone. They're all gone. They ain't doing no more.
I'm like, I typically do a show until 7. I don't even think about dinner until
I know.
8.
That's kind of the downside. But yeah, I've seen it. 6 o'clock, them things is sold out. It's all they done for the day.
Man.
They're marking them down. If they're not all
6
gone,
p.m.
they're marking them down. Yeah, because they can't sell them tomorrow. Whatever's out there is getting sold today.
Do they think everybody's getting their dinner arranged at 4 o'clock? Good gosh.
We're doing it wrong.
2/3 of people do this for their dogs. Make their food is incorrect. Good guess, though. Let's go to Megan. Megan, what do you think?
Watch TV.
Okay. Watch TV. 2/3 of people do this for their dog. Watch TV.
Dogs do sit up on the couch like they're humans. It's funny.
My dog doesn't really get into TV. She'll look occasionally.
Okay.
But it's not, she'll immediately then kind of look away. But she will sometimes gaze at it.
Yeah.
It's not.
I love watching TV.
What's the favorite show?
Anything with other dogs in it. She loves to hear the other dogs barking, or if she sees a dog moving on the TV, then she's like, ears perked up. What is he doing?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I put on TV for dogs on YouTube whenever I leave the house, and that does nothing for my dog.
She don't care.
No, she has no care.
She'd rather you turn the TV off, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
It's disturbing my sleep.
Probably.
Too much noise.
Megan, it's not watching TV, but I would actually put you in the warm category.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go to Jesse. What do you think?
Is it giving them a spa day, pamper treatment?
Ooh, 2/3 of people do this for their dogs. A spa day? That is incorrect.
Not a spa day. All right. You think dogs really like that? Spa days? Because dogs don't really, it depends on the breed maybe. They don't seem to like getting bathed. You know?
They like to be pet. They like to be rubbed. They like scratches, belly rubs. So I can see, like, if it's focusing on that, yeah.
Oh, when I think doggy spa, I think washing, bathing, but maybe with some shampoos that smell good.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, you can get belly rubs.
Yeah, but I'm
anytime.
sure, but it does all that, you know. My dog hates water, so the moment if I did a spa day with anything water, it'd be off. It'd be off. And the people who grew my dog, they tell me every time, "Oh, she did great," and I know it's a lie.
Yeah, you're rich. You had the people come here to the radio station.
I did.
They did the mobile dog grooming.
And they now come to my house.
Fancy.
Yeah. 2/3 of people do. 2/3 of people. I think it's the same price as, I don't know. 2/3 of people do this for their dogs. It is not give them a spa day. Good job, Jesse. Let's give you some hints here. I'll tell you this: your dog is your biggest fan, and you probably do this if your dog's with you and you don't even realize it, especially in the car.
Okay. And watch TV was warm.
Mm-hmm.
Megan's guess of watch TV. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think today, because 2 days in a row, I have gotten complaint letters.
You actually got a lot of people saying they understood your clue yesterday.
Well, but I got
and
texts.
they agreed with you.
I got texts from our friend Nancy.
Oh, yeah. She's harsh.
Yeah.
She was harsh about your clues.
So now I'm all nervous about my clues, but I'm glad the radio family had my back yesterday in the
A couple
DMs.
people did, not everybody, a few.
Okay. Well, your dog's your biggest fan.
All right.
You do this without even thinking about it, especially like if you're in your car.
Okay.
I think you know the answer, but let's find out. Never going to get a trivia continues next. All right, 2/3 of people do this for their dogs. I think I gave good hints today. Appreciate any letters of support or hate. I led with
Both?
support. I led with support. Open.
Yeah.
Hey, get that direct message. 2/3 of people do this for their dogs. Let's go to Allison. What do you guessing, Allison?
Talking to them like they're human.
Talking like they're human. I definitely don't think I do that with my dog. I use a different voice.
And I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like the voice people use.
I know.
Because they don't understand. They don't understand that.
I create a voice for my dog, so he'll talk back to you. That's how crazy I am.
She'll talk back to you?
I'll verbalize what I think my dog's thinking, yeah.
And she'll just go,
no, like I'll pretend I'm her.
Oh, so do it right now. Come on.
I got to have her.
You ate dog food before. You can do.
I did not eat dog food.
Oh.
I would have to have her here, and it requires me to be in the moment.
Come on.
I can't do it right here. I've tried to explain this to someone else. And I struggle with it.
You're such a tease.
But my dog, I develop a whole personality for my dog.
In your own mind, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. I develop a whole... She's very conservative in my mind.
Like politically?
Oh, yeah. Well, and lifestyle. I mean, you should see the look of disappointment my dog gives me. So...
All right. At some other point, we're going to have to do this.
We're going to have to do the character.
Either bring her here for it, or you're going to have to pretend I'm your dog. I don't know what I need to hear this voice.
I come up with a whole sketch for her. She's always disappointed in me.
But I think talking to dogs like in the little goo goo gaga voice is weird.
Yeah. Well, you don't have a dog.
This is true.
Yeah. Allison, talking to them like they're human, that is incorrect.
Now, I think talking to puppies with a little voice is acceptable.
Okay.
Something about puppies.
I don't like puppy breath.
What?
Yeah. I think it smells like nasty. I'm not a big fan of it.
All right. We got to take a commercial break.
What? Is that really that unpopular?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand puppy
You
breath.
not like the smell of babies' heads either?
I've never...
Oh, my God.
I don't think I've ever smelled the top of a baby's head.
We need a volunteer. Bring your baby to the radio station right now.
That feels odd to me. Don't bring your child here. I don't.
Baby,
what's it smell like?
Heaven? I don't know.
Heaven.
It smells great though. It's such a fresh.
Well, are you sure it's just not the lotion or powder you're putting on it?
No. They smell like this, like from day one. It's just a natural smell that babies have, and on the crown of their head, you can smell it. I don't know how to describe the smell.
Get
the
out of
fragrance,
here.
though. Yeah.
Huh. I wonder what that's called. I wonder if it's because there's not enough bone up there. You know what I mean?
Maybe because their heads are soft.
The skull, it's soft. Their skull is forming. So is that what our brain smells like? Are you smelling a baby's brain?
Oh, I don't know.
Huh.
I wouldn't know how to describe it. But anyway.
Okay, 2/3 of people do this for their dogs. Have we gone to Natasha yet? Hi, Natasha. What do you think?
Rolling down the windows for them.
Rolling down the windows for the dog.
That's a very good guess. That is incorrect.
No?
That is incorrect. Let's go to Megan. Megan, 2/3 of people do this for their dogs. What you thinking?
What about sing along to the radio with them?
Ooh, singing along to the radio with them.
Yeah, see, I would think that. Based on your clue.
Because my clue was they are your biggest fan.
Yeah,
you do this without even knowing it.
Yeah, I like it.
Most likely in the car.
I'll randomly start singing out loud. And I don't even have a dog, but I can imagine if your dog's there, you still do it.
You still do it, and
Or
your dog's
sing to
just
your
listening
dog or
to it, probably liking it.
Hopefully.
2/3 of people do this for their dogs, singing with them along with the radio. Megan, that is correct. You are the big winner.
Yeah, Megan.
No I did not think that was going to be it.
It's it.
All right, Megan, you have a dog?
Oh, my gosh.
Do you have a dog, Megan?
I do. I have 2 dogs.
All right. Do you sing to them everything you just guessed?
All the time. I make up songs. We sing along to the radio. I change the words and put their names in them. We sing all the time in this house.
See, I do all that same stuff, but with my son, Cam.
That's nice.
I'll put his name in the song and all
That's
that kind of
fun.
He hates it.
I love that you. I love that Megan does it for her dog. I love that you do it for your son.
Oh yeah, it's
that
fun.
That warms my heart. Well, Megan,
the ride interesting.
you're gonna have to find a dog sitter because you're gonna go see Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, Megan.
That's so exciting.
This Saturday, Ford Field in Detroit. You enjoy Ed Sheeran. It's going to be a phenomenal show. I've seen him before in Nashville a couple of years ago. Great show. Really, really great show.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, excited for you. Hang on. We got to get some info from you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, coming up next here on The Hang with Roy and Freddie Mac, we got to talk all things Dolly. And just before that, our 5 o'clock dance party. Don't go anywhere.
Party with Roy and Freddie Mac, Beyonce's version of Jolene, as we remember the icon, Dolly Parton, 80 years old. Oh, man, hold on. I'm not even recording. Damn. That would have sucked. I would have put it off the skimmer. Beyonce's version of Jolene, 5 o'clock dance party on The Hang with Roy and Freddie Mac as we continue to remember Dolly Parton.
Yeah, she I've just been reading so much about her with all these messages from the radio family. Mm-hmm. I'll try to read some of it, but she recently did have some health struggles that followed the death of her husband last year.
Yeah.
Been together, her and her husband, by the way, together for over 60 years. A long time together.
That's insane.
She had an amusement park called Dollywood in Tennessee. For those who didn't know, she launched the Imagination Library program, which we're going to be talking about later this hour. She truly had a rags to riches story.
She grew up, how she described it in her own words, dirt poor. You said she was one of 12 kids?
1 of 12 in a one-bedroom cabin down in Sevierville in the Great Smoky Mountains.
I read that, too, her dad was a farmer, right? And she grew up poor with all her siblings and everything. Her dad couldn't read.
Is that why she did the Imagination Library?
He was illiterate, and that was at least a big part of the inspiration behind the Imagination Library.
Okay.
For kids to learn how to read, for kids to be exposed to books at a very early age. But, man, that is truly, rags to riches.
Yesterday, we didn't have a lot of the feedback yet from the radio family on what they're thinking. Karen says everything she was beautiful inside and out, did so much for this world, brought light into this dark world.
Yeah. She was bright,
In 2008, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I needed to be honest with young nephews. I'd be flat for a while, but in a year after surgery, I'd look normal. I could look like Dolly Parton if I wanted to.
Oh, that's sweet. I read something where people were like, we're not wearing bras today in honor of Dolly Parton.
Let them fly. Let the puppies fly. Sandy says sense of humor. She knew people were going to make fun of her, and she turned it either on them or made the laugh bigger. She did. She was really good. She was just brilliant and smart, yet humble. And, she also was like a whole persona. It was a character, and she knew it was a character.
Sure. Yeah.
She knew it was.
Because she knew she was a superstar. But she was humble about it in a way. Like, Dolly Parton could have been like a billionaire and had this kind of uppity nose in the air thing. Mm-hmm. And she wasn't that at all. You never, ever got that.
She remembered where she came from. She invested heavily in where she came from.
100%.
I mean, she even was like kind about the areas that she would travel. There was somebody talking to her, and they found out that she found out that they lived in Tennessee, and the area happened to be an area where her and Carl every summer takes a road trip to. And she talked to her about this. She goes, I'm always in your town every year. You probably don't even know it, but I take a road trip. Me and Carl drive down. And the way she describes it is like how you and I would describe it. Well, I just hop in the car, drive on down.
Like it's no big deal.
Meanwhile, you're like, you're Dolly.
Right. You're not just taking
You just take a road trip? Is that really what
casually?
You do?
Yeah.
Like, I think you have an apparatus in my head.
Right.
But Dolly, of course, also, we got to talk about Whitney Houston in the same sense because, Dolly created the I Will Always Love You song.
Yeah.
And Dolly wrote the song for herself back in the 70s. Elvis Presley loved the song, wanted to record it, but Elvis's manager, Colonel Parker, wanted half of the rights, and Dolly didn't let that happen. It was just too good of a song. And then came 1992 for the movie Bodyguard. Kevin Costner helped push the idea of Whitney singing "I Will Always Love You," and she ended up being okay with letting Whitney use it.
Yeah,
because she made a lot of money off of it. She said that she made her rich.
Yeah, and I read somewhere else too that she donated the majority, if not all, of the royalties from that. So I don't know if that's true or not, because again, I don't know about the source where I got it, but if that is true, that's cool too. I mean, it wouldn't be unlike her. She was big
very,
into
very
humanitarian and philanthropy and things like that.
Well, you know how Elvis wanted the song "I Will Always Love You." He wanted to record that.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, he wanted to record it. Well, he couldn't because she wouldn't give up the rights, and so she ended up saying that because Whitney did it and she was able to make money off of it, she made so much fortune from Whitney's version because it went worldwide. The movie was a hit,
and it was a soundtrack song too.
Right?
Yeah,
it made so much money. She could have bought Graceland.
That is crazy, man.
Elvis is home.
Yeah, how funny is that? Wow. Yeah, there's not a bad story you hear about. Everyone in the business and fans all around the world have nothing but positive and good things to say about her. I don't know that, if I don't know, this may be a strong statement, but if she was close to a perfect person, it seems like.
Right.
Like, I didn't know her personally, but just from everything every interview she's ever done, every time you've seen her, she just seemed to be so sweet. Just a sweet lady.
I like
close
the way
to the same age as my grandma. Both my grandmothers.
That's nice. And it's so great that your grandmas are still with us, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a blessing.
Yeah, it is.
I like the way her family member broke the news. I like it was on camera. I like his nice warm message. It was kind of like his own little eulogy he did.
Yeah.
Who would you want someone to do that for you? Would you want someone to announce the news about you when you pass?
Man. In that way,
yeah,
in that same type of video fashion, I don't know.
Have your account log in for someone so they can go in and make a formal announcement on your account?
I'm not sure. Would you?
Yeah. Maybe. I wouldn't mind my sister. I'm sure my husband would be way too distraught to do such a thing. Because I was shocked at how well that guy was poised. And
he didn't, I would have broke.
Yeah. I mean, because he was her security guard.
And his dad was her security guard before him.
And by the way, the only reason we're like, well, isn't he family? The only reason why I bring that up is because I'm just trying to say that he was with her every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
He was a big part of Dolly's life. I was pulling up old interviews from decades ago, and you see him behind her, in every interview. He's there.
That's wild, man.
And then, and I've talked about this on the show before, my sister is so unplugged from reality.
Not on social media and all
she
that
doesn't
kind of
watch
stuff.
the news. She doesn't want her kids to be exposed to the news. I had to break the news to her this morning. I was like, hey, Dolly Parton passed away. She was shocked. And I was like,
almost 24 hours later.
24 hours later, she had no clue Dolly
wow.
Parton had passed away.
I wish to be that unplugged sometimes.
But that's what happens when you don't have social media. I mean,
sure.
My sister Alyssa listens to the radio, and our show's not picked up in Richmond, so I don't know if
in Virginia there.
Yeah, I don't know if her radio is talking about it like we are, but
she should get the Q102 app. We're talking about.
I know.
She can stream us from Virginia.
And that way she could be a little plugged into what's going on.
Bit.
But I thought that was interesting that, it took a whole day to get to Alyssa.
Yeah. Can I play this clip of Dolly Parton really quick?
Sure.
And this is one of her most famous quotes that I love. And it's, "You are enough."
You are enough, and anyone who tells you otherwise isn't worth your time. You got this. Yes, I'm talking to you. Other people didn't always believe in me, and in those times, I had to believe in myself. Plus, nothing's better than proving people wrong. Make a list of the things you love about yourself. They can be big or small, like, I cook a mean chicken pot pie, or I'm a great mom. And if you tell yourself enough nice things, eventually you'll believe them too. Go in with confidence. You got in the door because you deserve to be there. Don't forget that, and don't let it hit you on the way in.
You are enough. I'm sorry it cuts off there. But that's one of her most iconic quotes.
I love that.
And so, yeah, it's good. It's a good reminder. It's a good thing to repeat to yourself, to say in the mirror when you do your affirmations and things like that. When you have imposter syndrome, all that sort of things. Like, I think that'll live with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
rest in peace to Dolly Parton.
Rest in peace to Dolly. We'll end it there.
Everyone's invited. Hanging out with Roy and Freddy Mac on Q102.
So earlier in the show, I was talking about how we got food delivery, and the takeout delivery driver had a really nice car. And I was, my first thought was like, wow, the delivery business is just booming.
Sure.
And then I was like, oh, it's probably his side hustle.
Getting paid.
It's probably his side hustle. He's just right now getting more money.
Sure.
And so I talked about earlier, if you have a side hustle that's your main hustle, let us know on the Q102 app. You can send us a message. You can also slide into our DMs at the Hang HQ. Kathleen sent us a message and said that she has a car business now that was a side hustle, and it's now your full-time job. Let's welcome Kathleen to the Hang with Roy and Freddy. Hi, Kathleen.
Hi, guys.
Hi. So you run what's your car business? A dealership?
No, it's this weird thing. So right around COVID, my desk job went completely remote, but my car payment, I wanted to condense it to pay it off really soon, and so my car payment was really expensive, $1,500 a month.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
That's a fancy SUV.
That's rent.
Yeah, her car payment is
$1,500.
So how's that Mercedes?
Yeah.
How's that Range Rover?
She's got 100 months.
But I was talking about earlier in the show, the delivery driver who came to my house, he had the full-sized huge BMW.
The brand new one.
It looked brand new, and you're like, that's $100,000 car right there.
Yeah.
So your car payment was $1,500. How did you condense that payment down?
So I just wanted to pay it off real quick. My husband got laid off. He worked and made a lot more money before then, and so we knew we needed to do something for a side hustle. And I found this app called Turo, and it lets you kind of Airbnb your car.
Yes.
Other people can come and borrow your car and do that, and it's meant I think for car rentals. And I set the price pretty high because my car payment was pretty high.
Sure.
And people just started using it. Yeah. And I was really impressed about just how quickly it was booked out, and
how
I
much
didn't
money?
really need the car much anymore. So we had a pretty high. I definitely covered the car payment and more. Around month 2 or 3, I was making $5,000 to $6,000 a month.
Jeez, that's awesome.
On my car.
And you didn't really. I mean, it is racking up miles, but you didn't really need the car yourself, so you could. It's pretty much open availability.
Yeah.
That's,
and
you said you were working remote.
That pays for detail cleaning, yeah.
And the payment itself.
Yeah,
that's
and
awesome.
The payment itself.
Wow.
And so it started putting the money aside, and was well, if this is working out so well, we could get more cars and keep doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're already having people, because I'm assuming you don't have a business, they just come to your house to get your car. Is that?
Or you meet them somewhere or
you
something.
meet them. So if you're already doing that, why not do it for a couple other vehicles? I mean, if it's already.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a big enough driveway.
So you've gotten more cars since, or are you just still doing the 1 or 2 cars?
Yeah, we're up to 4 vehicles that we manage now.
Manage.
So,
I like that.
Manage.
I love
it's a
that
business
for you.
now.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, good for you, Kathleen. So my brother got married over the summer, and we had one of his really good friends, our friends from high school, lives in Florida. So he flew into Maryland for the week and rented a car through Turo.
Okay. I've never used it.
Well, this car clearly belonged to someone else because we left out of the restaurant and we were going somewhere else, but he was driving and he gets into this car and I'm like, whose car is that? It's clearly like it was an older car. Mm-hmm. I knew he had flew in from Florida and this had this huge pink bumper sticker on it that said like, honk if you have a crush on me or something.
No way. Yeah, it didn't even like look like a rental. Like they didn't strip it of all personalization.
No, it was so personalized.
They using that daily, and then if you want it, they'll give it to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he must have got a really, really good deal, which is what I've heard you can get with Turo. A lot of times it's better than like one of the big car rental places.
Right.
But man, when I tell you we laughed so hard because I was like, whose car is that? I'm just wondering whose driver's door are you opening on this car with that huge bumper sticker on the back. And, man, we laughed so hard. But it belonged to somebody else. And he couldn't even fight it. Like, he had to laugh with us.
Right. It was like, I'm just saving $1 on Turo. Big fuzzy steering wheel cover.
Yeah.
You know?
I was like, like, whose car is that? Your sister's? No, I got it off Turo.
But you know what? If Kathleen's using the word manage, I imagine these are all, she's pretty much running a mini Hertz out of her driveway.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like. Nothing too personalized about your rentals, huh?
Oh, man.
I'm guessing not. Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Silence equals no.
Well, Kathleen, thank you. So good. So it's now your full-time job. This is all you do?
Yeah. I mean, it didn't make much sense to keep doing my desk job that made way less money and took more attention away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my husband went back to work, so now I can just do this and take care of the cars, and it's a lot easier lifestyle.
That's got to be such a weird decision to step away from job security to rely on Turo. I had
to look because I was going to say she's got a fleet of cars, and I'm like, how many cars is in a fleet? Like, does it have to be? And you can have a minimum sized fleet, 3 to 5 vehicles.
Oh, Turo allows for fleets?
No, I just mean in general.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to say she had a fleet, and it's like
she
you
has
need
a fleet.
50 cars for a fleet. No, she has 3 or more because you have 4 total. That's amazing. Good for you.
All of a sudden, that car payment becomes an expense you can write off. Look at that. Well, thank you.
Smart.
Look at her laughing because she knows.
She knows.
She knows. That was that rich person giggle. Did y'all hear that?
Finding loopholes in the system. We see you.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Teach me your ways.
Look at that. Money's on the phone.
I love that giggle, Kathleen.
Thank you for calling poor people today. I appreciate you, Kathleen. Have a good one.
Hanging out with Roy and Freddy Mac. This is The Hang on Q102.
A little new segment on the show we want to call Cincy Lately. Some things going on around the Queen City that you may not know about. One thing I want to talk about is like Dolly Parton's legacy, how it's impacting Ohio and right here in Cincinnati. She has the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library.
Yes.
In Ohio began in 2019 and has mailed over 20 million books to children. Mm-hmm. The Cincinnati region has received a huge share. As of 2025, Hamilton County alone received 1.6 million books. Butler County received 687,000 some books. Warren County over 430,000 books. Claremont County over 330,000 books. So when you look at the Cincinnati region, Dolly Parton has helped, kids get 3.29 million Imagination Library books.
Yeah.
Your son is one of them, right?
A good chunk of my son Cam's at-home library is Imagination Library books.
Okay.
From Dolly Parton's program there. And I started that when he was an infant. Even before... No, because my son was born here. I'm trying to think when I registered. It had to be right before he was born or right after. So ever from infant to 5 years old, 1 free book a month. It'll just come right to your house.
Yeah.
And then when I moved, I changed my address and everything, and it was a very easy process and very cool for free. One book a month.
That's great.
And there's a lot of books that are bilingual.
Oh, very nice.
There'll be Spanish on one page and then the translation in English on the other.
That's inclusive.
So you get like a variety of different types of books.
Okay.
And again, for free. So Hamilton County definitely gets it. Warren County gets it, where I live now. So yeah, check out the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. If you have grandkids, nieces, nephews, your own kids, between infant and 5 years old. It's great gifts if you want to gift it to someone too. Like, I think it's great.
Keanu Reeves is now officially out of the Queen City. You know, he was hanging around here earlier this week because his band was performing at Bogart's. A band called Dogstar. It's a rock band. But Keanu was popped around. He was at the Covington Farmers Market. He stopped by a Bloom bar. That's where the photo, I think, originally went viral of him in Cincinnati. This is the famous John Wick actor, for those who didn't know.
Neo from The Matrix.
That too, yep.
See, he's he's got the beard. In The Matrix, in John Wick, no beard.
I think he had a beard in John Wick, didn't
Maybe,
he?
I don't know about the first one.
Okay.
I can't remember, actually, now off the top of my head.
Okay.
But, like, the picture I saw of him locally with somebody, it must have been the one you're talking about that went viral, he had the beard. And I don't know if I'd recognize him. Like, if I saw him in person, I'd be like, that guy kind of looks like Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be sure.
Yeah.
And I'd be too scared to walk up and ask, to be
You
completely
should.
honest with you.
I mean, I thought
I'd do a double take and I wouldn't be sure.
I thought I saw Dave Ramsey at 1 a.m. at a Five Guys in Myrtle Beach. And yes, the Five Guys was open at 1 a.m.
I mean, it's Myrtle Beach.
In Myrtle Beach.
Better be.
And
hungry.
And it was just a bald guy with a goatee. It was not Dave Ramsey.
What did you say?
Expert.
What was your opening line? Hey, are you Dave Ramsey?
No, I was more confident. I was Dave Ramsey.
Not the exclamation point. You got to put a question mark on there.
No. I was very confident. I was Dave with Dave Ramsey.
Oh, okay, this is late night. You'd had a few.
I had burgers.
No, prior to that.
So Keanu Reeves was also photographed with Dewey's Pizza. So he was maybe trying some Dewey's Pizza.
Okay.
No word on what he thought of it.
That's really a cool, low-key dude, man.
Yeah, right here in the Queen City.
Just walking around, probably no security, just hanging out.
If you're just now listening to The Hang, this is a segment on our show called Cincy Lately, where we're going to be telling you about some things going on around the Queen City. Covington is losing a tap room this weekend. This is it's West 6th Covington House, Haus, and this is the Lexington-based brewery that's in that really cool historic Covington Firehouse Station number 1, and they are going to be not renewing the lease.
Okay.
So if you want to go support them this week, this is the last week to do that. It is West 6th Covington House. So make sure you go support them before the taps officially shut down. And now you are up to date here on Cincy Lately.
A Would You Rather Wednesday.
A Would You Rather Wednesday. Love that.
Yeah, you can play along. Would love to know your thoughts. And in any of these scenarios, shoot us a message on the Q102 app. Would you rather, Roy, have to give up coffee for a year or give up chocolate?
I'm going to go with...
Long balls, yeah.
Yeah, because chocolate's in a lot of things.
Whatever it's in, you got to take it out or not include it in the recipe or whatever. Yep. Or coffee. You love coffee.
Yeah, I think I'm going
every morning.
Is buttercream icing? That's not chocolate, right?
Look at you trying to skirt around.
No, I'm just trying to understanding what desserts are going to be impacted from my life.
A lot of them.
Yeah, that's not chocolate. Buttercream's not. It's not like white chocolate. Then you know what? I'm going to give up chocolate.
I knew you couldn't do coffee.
Yeah. Well, I enjoy the taste of coffee, and I drink way more coffee than I eat chocolate. All right, so I'm not going to be able to get my Reese's Cups.
Oh, yeah.
But my Boston Baked Beans, watch out. There ain't no chocolate in that.
You still eat Boston Baked Beans regularly?
Oh, I love the illegal red dye. It is so artificial. Boston Baked Beans are the best. Ooh. It is so dye. You can taste the dye, but I love it.
I think there is, well, maybe it depends on the type of buttercream. There is a chocolate buttercream.
Well, I don't need the chocolate buttercream.
But you want the vanilla.
Vanilla buttercream.
Just do the substitute. Okay. I just wanted to double check. Make sure.
Because I can still get cupcakes then if I ban chocolate, right? I can still, I could do
anything with cocoa powder.
Okay.
Or like just
all
actual
right, yeah.
melted
No
cheese.
chocolate. No chocolate.
All right. You can give a chocolate for you.
Final answer.
Would you rather be a famous musician or a famous actor?
I think I would rather be a famous actor.
What is your reasoning behind, if any?
I would prefer a lifestyle of of 15, 16-hour shoots and then taking long breaks in between projects, whereas I feel like a musician, it's a grind. I mean, you not only have to spend 15, 16 hours in the studio, but then, you make it and then you got to tour it. And then it's like every evening I'm in another city, it's just to me
it's rigorous.
It's harder to be a musician, whereas I feel like I could be an actor.
Yeah.
Also, I think I could act, to be honest.
I think you could too.
I think I'd be okay with it.
There's you have to be of a certain ilk, like Denzel Washington, where they truly disappear. They're also from a certain era, right? Mm-hmm. Like he doesn't have social media now
because he doesn't need it. He's not needing the money. Yeah,
he doesn't need to market himself like that. He doesn't do commercials and stuff like that.
I want to be
you can be chill as an actor.
I want to be an actor in the 80s or 90s. Give me that job.
You want that decade too?
Yeah.
Would you rather have all traffic lights be green as you come up to them, or never stand in line again?
Well, I don't ever want to stand in a line. Yeah, 100%.
How many lines are you standing in?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever I am in a line, it annoys me.
That's how little you're in lines.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal in my head.
Whenever there is a line, it is annoying.
It is annoying. I sometimes sit at a stoplight and I don't think twice about it. So then give me the stoplights.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll just listen to Q102.
Shameless plug.
Yep.
Would you rather, we kind of talked about this a little earlier this week or last week. Would you rather skydive or scuba dive?
Oh, both are awful. Oh my gosh.
Are they?
Yeah.
You love the water.
One, you're going to implode or you're going to not, the tank's going to run out and you're not going to be able to breathe. The other one, you're just, you know what? I'm going to go with skydiving because if I'm going to die, just let me hit the ground. Just boom, splat, lights out.
Okay,
the other thing, I'm going to suffocate. That's how my mind works.
You're so extreme. I will tell you, with skydiving, you did choose it, but with skydiving, you're more likely to die or get hurt or something on the way to the place where you're doing your skydiving.
Is that true?
I did all this research.
Is that what they just like to tell you?
No, the statistics of it are facts.
Okay.
Like you're more likely to get hurt or whatever on the way to your skydiving appointment or whatever. I looked all this up when I did it a few years ago.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not just.
By the way,
was
was this Would You Rather including death, or did I create death? Did you?
You created it.
Oh no! See, that's
you went from you
anxiety.
You look at the extremes of both options, and then you decide from there.
I blacked out. I heard two deadly, horrible things, and I panicked. I did. I would never do either.
I would skydive again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you have it on your Would You Rather Wednesday.
Yeah.
With The Hang on Cincinnati's Q102.
Hanging out with Roy and Freddy Mac. This is The Hang on Q102.
Well, I'm going to tell you a story, and you're going to go to your pantry, and you're going to be moving things out of it.
Is that so?
Because some experts have revealed the things that you probably have in your pantry, and it's not safe for it.
Oh, great. Okay.
Number 1 on the list, get it out of your pantry, maple syrup.
Oh, okay.
It might look like it can sit safely in the pantry indefinitely.
But once it's open.
It is very perishable. Once it's opened, it needs to be stored in the refrigerator, not in your pantry.
Okay. My parents are actually ahead of the game on that because I found out from them probably a couple of years ago. I went to visit my family in Maryland, and I was like, why you got syrup in the fridge?
That's what you're supposed to do.
They actually read the label.
Where it says refrigerate after opening?
Sure, yeah. I don't know how they found that out other than reading it. But now I started doing it. Because it's stored, but it's sealed at the store. It's stored on the shelves, room temperature. But once it's opened, I see.
Then it changes.
Got it.
How about this? I bought some
It also gets thicker when you put it in the fridge, so you got to warm it up.
You do.
Yeah, it tastes better. Hot syrup at IHOP tastes better.
Is it hot?
You can get it. You can ask for it.
Okay,
at IHOP, you can ask for it.
Oh, okay, because typically it's just sitting on the table, and it's just, yeah.
Which isn't good for it, right?
Right, yeah. In fact,
technically.
This is to the second point, the number 2 on the list, jams and jellies. While you may think that you see those single-serve packets that's usually left out on diners, it's not as shelf-stable as you think. It needs to be stored in the fridge once it's open because jams do develop mold quickly.
Oh, yeah. I've been doing this my whole life. My parents always put jelly, once we opened it, put it in the fridge. It just seemed right. I don't know why I don't remember reading the label and knowing that way. We just did it because my parents did it.
Well, I kind of want it to be cold, to be honest.
Yeah, that's all the way I know it. And it spreads a little bit better when you put it on hot toast.
Oh.
Like butter and jelly spreads better.
Okay.
What? Did I say it in a way that's
well,
weird?
I've never considered. I don't ever. Yeah.
You don't pay attention?
I don't ever put it on hot toast.
You don't like toast for breakfast?
Mm-mm. Well, 1, I don't eat breakfast, but number 2,
yeah, you're missing out.
Watching my figure. Number 2, I don't know. I just like a PB&J is never toasted.
True. No, I meant like breakfast toast.
Yeah, so I don't really do that. I'm more of a biscuit guy. I'm from the South.
Okay. Fair.
Potatoes and onions often end up side by side in a pantry basket, but storing them together in your pantry will cause it to spoil faster. So potatoes and onions actually need a cool, dark, ventilated spot, but not the refrigerator. That's too cold because the refrigerator will actually change the starch. So you need it really to be like 45 to 55 degrees.
So you put it in one of those little bins in the refrigerator, right? The ones I don't know how to work. You know those bins in the bottom where you can do, they have like different settings?
Well, your refrigerator's probably in the 30s.
Well, your refrigerator's a whole. Yes, but there's the little boxes, they're not boxes, but bins at the bottom that pull out.
Yeah.
You can change those settings on the little individual sides. So is that where you should store your potatoes and your onions, I'm asking?
It's saying your cool basement or your cool basement cabinet.
What if you don't have one?
Or a ventilated bin in a shaded corner of your kitchen. The point is that it needs to be really dark in a way. So hopefully it can get a little cooler.
Yeah, humidity control. That's what I'm thinking of.
Humidity control. Okay.
That's the settings on those little bins.
I don't ever
in the
mess
fridge.
with them.
Me either. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. And by the way, I've moved them around. I don't think I can tell a difference. I think it's not real.
Okay.
Number 4, nuts and seeds. They go rancid pretty quick. It can be damaged by heat and light. So same with your potatoes. You're going to need to store them.
Man, I've been doing that my whole life. I got peanuts in my pantry right now.
You can keep them in the pantry for a few months, but if you're not going to use them right away, they actually recommend you to store them in the freezer. And then and then you can thaw them out.
That's too much work. I like the grab and go.
How about coffee?
Yeah, it's room temperature.
So
coffee grounds and beans?
Ground coffee should be in an airtight container in a cool cupboard. You shouldn't store coffee in the freezer because it could condensate or the refrigerator. Your pantry, depending on if it's what your pantry looks like, could be acceptable.
I hate all these rules.
I know.
Because like it's been working for us for years, right?
Right.
I ain't been sick yet. Is it like what? It develops mold or something for coffee?
I don't know. I didn't read
What's
that.
What's the downside to?
I don't know. I think it just
what
goes
happens
bad.
if I don't follow the rules?
Yeah.
Because I don't know anybody who puts it in a cool, dark, whatever
the cupboard.
Yeah, who does that?
I do.
All right. Well, not me.
So it's actually best to store your soy sauce in the refrigerator, not the pantry.
Once opened. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, once opened, yes.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. That's just something I picked up on from my parents.
It's always in there.
What about like steak sauce?
Once opened.
Once opened in the fridge? Okay, I'm doing that right.
To me, it seems like everything, once you open it, just throw it in the fridge. I mean, geez.
Salad dressings.
Fridge.
What about vinaigrettes and stuff like that?
Fridge.
Not
once
vinaigrette.
opened.
That's like salad. I'm thinking of like a any of those oil like condiments, oil based. What about vinegar?
Oh, vinegar.
That's not an oil
let's
based.
see
but,
if it's open. You do not need to refrigerate apple cider vinegar because high acidity makes it completely shelf stable.
Oh, mine's in the fridge right now.
Mine's in the fridge too, to be honest.
Just in case.
Yeah.
It can't hurt it, right?
Well,
maybe it could.
Maybe it could.
Because the temperature's too low.
How about this? How about this? Says refrigeration does not prolong vinegar shelf life. I thought vinegar is around forever. I didn't think
realize it expired.
Yeah. I thought it's so acidic. That thing ain't going bad.
Yeah. That's what I always thought. All right,
we know.
Good to know.
All right, looking at the weather here with the hang, Roy and Freddy Mac on Cincinnati's Q102. Tonight, you are looking at clouds. Could be a chance of a thunderstorm. Low of 67. Tomorrow, another beautiful day. I am absolutely loving the weather that we've been experiencing.
Yeah.
Sunshine, 87 for the high. Weather report is brought to you by Whitewater Express Car Wash. Get that new car look without a new car.
Blake Lively dealt humiliating blow after requesting $8 million payout from Justin Baldoni. That's a story I just would love to go away now. I'm so over it.
It's going to inspire your wife to keep suing you. Your ex, sorry. Sorry.
Watch your mouth. She's not suing me. She's just being difficult. But all right, keep spending mommy and daddy's money. They never gonna retire. Her mom's never gonna retire. Fuck it. Ain't my business.
And you're the secret sauce, and we're the secret sauce.
Dude, don't ever play my voice notes that I've texted somebody. Don't ever let that come up in Discovery.
Without a new car. Without a new car.
There's another big. It's never gonna sound right. All righty. Good night, everyone, except... Damn, we said
Olivia Dean, man I need.
Q102, you're listening to The Hang with Roy and Freddy Mac.
And it's time to say...
Yes?
Good night, everyone, except...
I want to say good night, everyone, except... Apple. The company. Because what are these phone chargers? What are you doing? First of all, they don't be including a little block when you buy a new phone, the part you put into the wall. Yeah. They don't include that. And then the cords are hanging on by a thread.
Oh, no.
After like months of wear and tear, they start to bend. And these things, like the wires start to come out of the covering piece.
Can I ask you something? But like, is that you?
Whose side are you on?
No,
Hold on. Don't do that.
Because I don't have that issue.
Why not? You probably do. You don't even realize you're ignoring it.
No, none of my... You're currently holding up, and people on YouTube can watch us, which, by the way, watch our show, The Hang HQ, later on YouTube. But you're holding it up on camera, and you can see that it's like completely like a T bent.
Yeah, it's bent.
Like
an
L,
itself.
like an L. It's like you're clearly...
The wires inside are coming out.
If you just lay your phone on the table with it plugged in, it's not going to do that.
Okay, Roy. Well, sometimes I'm on my phone while it's on the charger, and the cable, like, if I'm sitting the phone, like...
on your chest. If the phone's on your chest, it bends the cord?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't ever do that.
Well, you're missing out, buddy, because you could start a fire with this, I'm sure.
Yeah, it looks like you... Yeah.
The way the wires are exposed, I don't... The cord shouldn't be this cheap for as expensive as this phone is. That's how they mark it up to be. I'll say that.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm more annoyed at the
This is bad.
The fact it doesn't include the block.
That's dumb.
It's
dumb. So silly. I think I read something about them potentially changing the charger again.
No.
The port. Instead of USB-C, it'd be something else.
I might have to go to Android if they do that.
Now you want to
I might have to go and get that new Samsung Galaxy 54 or whatever they're up to now.
Ask my dad. He'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, it's like a crazy number whenever I saw it.
Yeah, he loves his Galaxy. Him and my mom.
Meanwhile, all right. I'm going to say goodnight to everyone except when you are taking a straw off and the paper gets stuck to the straw
Oh yeah.
And then you gotta
touch it.
Yeah, then you gotta like wipe off the straw. And it's not clean removal.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But what would you rather, like have a straw with a covering and you got to take the paper off the straw, or just a straw and everyone's grabbing it out of the jar or whatever?
No, I would need the papered. I need the paper straw. Unless
cover.
I'm at home. I don't care if I'm at home.
And it's your hands.
Yeah, at home I don't care. But here or at a restaurant, I need it all to be papered. But if that paper gets a little wet, man.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over. It's hard to get that straw paper off.
You know what I like? I like a server that brings the drinks to the table at a restaurant, but like each straw has a little bit of the paper still on top.
Oh, yeah.
But the rest of the straw is inside your drink, so no paper is on it, so they rip it.
I used to do that whenever I needed help to determine which one was a Coke and which one was a Diet Coke. Oh. Because I'd forget. I would have just poured it 3 seconds ago, and it would have left my mind.
Is that true?
That's how I did it.
You forgot which one is which?
Oh, yeah. So I did the work for him. Like, oh, yours is a Diet Coke. Here you go.
It's still got a little bit of the wrapper on it,
right? That's how it was. So really, you like that? It's probably because your waiter has a horrible memory.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a cool thing to keep the straw protected on the way to the customer.
I'll tell you.
I love that.
I'm gonna tell you some other thing about straws.
Oh, geez.
When I was a server.
Yeah.
Those straws would stay in my apron for a long, long time.
Hey, look, if they're covered, I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
if they're in the wrapper.
If you ever get someone's straw at a restaurant and you see that paper's really smashed and bent,
no, that's for new straw.
That stayed in the person's apron. It was like in the back of their car for like 4 days.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna need another straw. Give me a fresh one.
That, yeah.
No, I don't want your stored.
Yeah, I know.
Stored straws.
Right.
No thanks. Yeah, SS's. No, I'm good.
I'm going to reveal all the waiting secrets.
Please do, because I need to know them. I don't want to get caught up.
Well, if you missed anything on the show, we got the Hangover podcast available on the Q102 app, where you can search Roy and Freddy Mac wherever you get your podcast. If you want to watch us, as I said before, we're on YouTube. Just look us up at the Hang HQ or go to thehangHQ.com, and there you can like and subscribe if you'd like to see our faces.
Yay!
But that's a radio show.
We don't have faces for radio. We have nice looking faces.
I'm sexy. And I've considered for the YouTube channel going shirtless.
Okay. This is my first time hearing of this. Ironically, you put it at the end of the show.
Occasionally, link in bio, thought process.
Oh. What you're looking for is in the bio.
However we get a click to our YouTube channel. I don't know.
I don't know if that's the way, buddy.
Oh, okay.
But maybe it is.
Subscribe.
Try anything.
The Hang. It's only like 70 people subscribe.
Come on, join us, please.
Yeah, just I'm spending 3 hours editing a video that 4 of you are watching.
The bosses are pressuring us. Please subscribe and view and share. It's fun. And comment.
I mean, it's fun. It's just you know at the Hang HQ.
Please.
Goodbye.
Bye.